Alright, welcome back to another episode. This is our dilemma at the moment. For some reason, our seedlings have done so well this year that they actually have already almost outgrown the seed rack. These have only been in here about a little over 3 weeks, which is unusual. Usually this is where they're at after they've been in there for almost 6 or 8 weeks. So what might end up happening is I think we're going to try and keep all these in here one more week. Now I realize they're hitting the lights. I don't have any more adjustment on the lights for the bottom 3 shelves. They're as high as they can go. So what's going to happen is we're going to end up taking these outside and putting them in the greenhouse to, you know, let them continue doing their thing until we're ready to plant them. We weren't planning on planting until the first weekend of May, but the last frost date here is mid-April. I think it's like the 15th or 17th or something like that. If the weather outlook looks good, we might jump the gun and plant them early, a little bit early, just to get them out because they're going to get root bound. The thing with this, after this is out in the greenhouse, we're going to start some lettuce today. The lettuce we're going to plant and put in the greenhouse in tubs. And then, you know, about a week from now, I think we're going to bring those inside and set them on the seed rack, and we're going to take the tomatoes outside, and we're going to see how that does. What we're going to attempt to do is actually get the lettuce going, and then bring the tubs in here and put them in the seed rack. We're going to attempt to just have a yearly supply of lettuce just growing in here all the time, because we eat a lot of different salads and stuff. So salad or lettuce over here in the summertime doesn't do very well because it's so freaking hot. It's a cooler weather crop, so we figure if we have it inside where it's in the 70s, maybe we can get it to grow all year. We'll see what happens. So I think we're going to wrap up this segment of the video and move outside to start planting the lettuce. Are you cool, man?
I'm cool.
All right, I'm going to do Trent a favor and put this soil in all these bins that we're going to plant this lettuce in, because she can't really be lifting this kind of stuff. So I'm going to load these up. There's some dirt. Oh yeah, this is potting mix.
Holy moly.
Yeah. That might be a little much in there. Yeah, might have put a little too much in there.
Yeah, but it's weird because these are 18 quart and this is 16 quarts.
Well, maybe they're counting on the fact that when you water this, it all kind of shrinks down.
Yeah, that's true.
So, here I am making a mess in here.
That's right.
Alright, so we're going to fill all these up. We're going to put a little seed starter on the top of all this.
Yeah, 'cause we have some left over there.
Yeah, we got some left from when we did all the tomato plants. We've never done this before, so I don't know how well this is going to work or not work. You know, but
Never know until you try.
Yeah, we're going to see what happens. So I think we're going to open one more bag, and then we'll put some of the seed starter on top. And one of these, yeah, we might be able to return one bag, or just stick it in a hole somewhere. So
Look at tank.
all right.
Well, it is hot in here.
Yeah, the greenhouse is a little warm in here. It's supposed to be like 77 degrees today. Which means in this greenhouse it'll probably be 90. Might actually be too warm for the lettuce, but we're gonna let it germinate. It's sitting here for about a week, and then
We have some cooler weather coming up.
yeah, we do. It's gonna be in the 60s coming
Yeah.
up after today. But the tomatoes, as you saw, are almost doing too well, to the point where they have to get outside, and they've outgrown the seed rack.
That's
So
when we say, dang, we're good.
yeah, I guess so. I guess that is how it is, isn't it? Never had them grow like that before. That fast. Alright.
I think that's good, don't you?
Yeah, I think that'll work.
Yeah, I shouldn't use that hand.
No, you shouldn't have. So, that's where my part of this video is over. The rest of this is going to be all Trin. She's going to plant all this in here and get it watered. And like I said, we'll probably let this sit out here for about a week, and then we'll probably bring them inside and bring all the tomato plants outside because they're getting too big. So,
And we'll video that too, I think.
yeah,
right?
if we can get the lettuce to grow in here and then bring it inside and have it continue to grow in an indoor environment with the lights on and stuff.
Yeah, a little more temperature control.
Well, yeah, it'll be in the 70s there all summer, so
Yeah.
if we can get that to grow all summer, and then maybe have it even grow all winter.
That'd be great.
Yeah, so it's amazing what you can do with the spare bedroom. I guess we'll have to see what happens. So, all right, well, stick around. Trin's gonna get the plant in here in just a minute.
Okay, that should be good. All right, so first one we're gonna do is the Marvel of Four Seasons. It's a lettuce. It's like it's got green with like red tips to it. So, it's been a while since I planted lettuce, but I just sprinkle a lot on, and that might be too much. I'm happy with that, I think. Not all of it's going to germinate. Of course, knowing my luck, it probably will. Put this back in here. All right, and then the next one is a new one. This is kind of like a iceberg lettuce. It's Hanson Improved Crisp Head Lettuce. So we're going to try that. I'm super excited for this one. 10 to 12 inches. So you know what? I'm not going to do like I did here. I'm going to be a little more careful because this is more like a head, like iceberg lettuce. So we're just going to plant a few just to see how it does. So I like to live on the wild side and plant them a little closer than what they say. I might regret that later, but all right, that's somewhat done. Oops. Well, those accidentally made it in there. We'll see how these do in this little container. These are literally just like dish pans, you know, to wash dishes in. I actually remember camping and using these a lot. Okay, this one is kind of like this one. It's a black, I don't know if you can see that, black seeded Simpson leaf lettuce. These are really good. We like salads, so I'm really getting tired of just buying them from the store because, you know, inflation. So I have all these seeds, so I'm like, we need to do something with it. So I forgot to do this over there. It's a little warm in here, so I'm like all confused. We have like the door open, the windows open, and it is still extremely hot in here. So, all right, lastly, this is also a new one. This is my favorite. I buy this from the store all the time. It's the Butter Crunch lettuce. I love it. All right, this one is the same as that one, so 8 to 12 inches apart. So I'm just going to do the same I did over there. So actually this time I'm just going to, that's probably more than 8 to 12 inches, but that's okay. I won't tell anyone if you won't. Oops, a little too much. It's got to get poked down. You hear the goats. I'm still waiting for Jolene to have her babies. She's showing signs that she's going to be doing it very soon. So now in the past, when we watered our tomato plants in our seed rack, we used to use, like if anyone's seen our past videos, and I'll put a card up there, but we used to use 2-liter bottles with like holes drilled into the top of the caps, and then we would like water our plants that way. Well, I finally wised up and said, hey, let's get, and I'll show you in just a second. Let me get my seed packets out of here into a safe spot. I had Tim get this thing, you know, the sprayer. So And I never watered, so don't laugh at me. Uh-oh. You know what? Let me go see what's wrong with this thing. Let me get Tim over here.
You can kind of see what's going on here. The washer for this wasn't sitting exactly right. So what I think I'm going to do, I want to fix this for Charlie. I'm going to pull this off and try and flip it around the other way.
Okay, so he took that silicone ring off, flipped it over, and now there's a much better seal.
Yeah, now it seems to be a lot better.
Yeah, so. You don't hear that. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to probably water this really, really good. I mean, a lot of water. I mean, this is, I don't know, it's about a gallon and a half or something.
I'll come back out here later and water again because I know with the heat today, it's going to dry out pretty quick. And I don't want them to dry out too much, so. All right, well, lettuce is planted, watered. I'm going to water it again later because it's going to dry out. And that should be it for this video. So like, subscribe, and share, and we'll see you on the next one.